Are we live now?
I think we might be, yes. Hello, ladles and jelly spoons.
Hello.
We're just going to wait to see whether we're actually live because the camera's in the corner there. I don't know whether it's got any signal, but it probably does. We haven't got any error messages as yet, and as soon as the advert starts going, we should know. But we shall see. Well, there's the advert. That's cool. So, should we watch the advert? What advert did we get? Oh, chocolate. Valor.
Oh.
Valor y a volar. Fly with Valor. There you go. Reactions live. Let's skip the ads. Yeah, we're on. Now the dark side. Are we too dark? I don't think so. We got nice lights here and everything. The sound looks all right. Sound okay, everybody? Good evening, everybody. So this is the Christine beer mat. Thank you so much. And so that was the part one of Christina's. You having trouble?
Yeah. To be continued.
To be continued. And unless she kicks the bucket right now, eh?
Yeah.
Live. Don't tap the mic. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway, so different balcony banter today. Juliani sends her apologies, as does Ian. In fact, I told Ian that we're only just going to put the camera on and react to the thing, so there's no great big discussion going on tonight. As you might have guessed, balcony banter on my channel is changing. We're going to be doing slightly different things, and the big important discussions we have, they're still going to be going on Juliani's channel. So if you have not already subscribed to Juliani's channel, go ahead and do that. The link is in the description. And Ian has got some really good, interesting topics coming up. So Ian and Juliani are driving that very well forward now. They're also going to be looking for extra guests to go to that type of thing. And we're going to go back to just goofing off on the balcony, aren't we, kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're best.
That's what we're best at, yeah. So basically, it's us being out for a drink without going out for a drink. Yeah? Mm-hmm. We don't even have a bottle of wine in the house, do we?
Nope.
Or schnapps. We've got no alcohol.
Nothing.
Well, we've got rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, but I'm not so desperate.
You're not so desperate, no? Well, there's 57 watching Christina's, what's it called? If you arrived here and you haven't watched the Memoirs of Christina, don't worry, because that's going to stay up there. In fact, it'll be better quality because it was a touch and go whether it was going to be up in HD format. So I think we got HD for those of you who got big TVs. It's going to be 4K in about an hour, I think. So let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for coming over, those that came over. Thank you for joining us, those that have arrived. I'll keep chatting while Christina's dying next to me here. Let me know in the chat if she dies and I don't notice.
No, I think I'm okay now.
Do you want a drink or something? I'll get you a drink.
No.
I'll get a juice. A juice. Barraquito says, now the dark side. Ali Bennett, evening, Tim and Christina. Barraquito, evening, Tim and Marie. AJ, Christina sends hearts. Michelle said, good evening. Michelle T, evening, Tim and Christina. Judy Wade, good evening. Good evening, Tim and Christina. Hello, everybody. Maria Albanos, hola. Enjoyed your clip, Christina. Always nice to see you. Muchas gracias, mi amiga. Hello again. Deja vu, says Denise. Sarah Charles, hola all. Hola todos. Alan Shepherd, good evening. Diane O, it's Craig. Hello again. Ray Duffy, hi again. And Michelle saying hi to Julie. Travel Awesome Together, good evening all. Welcome to Travel Awesome Together. If you've not seen any of theirs, go and check their channel out, Travel Awesome Together. It's quite a good channel. And lots of different places to go there. Sarah Charles says, Webby Boom gave you a big mention on Talk Norwich City YouTube channel. Have a good tonight. We're going to watch along tonight and see there's about the great lads. And I guess I shall have a look at what's it called? Talk Norwich City. Okay. We'll go and have a look at that. And not only that, but again, thanks to Roscoe this morning, because I did a walk with the baby this morning, and he told Roscoe on Power On FM, the Tenerife premiere radio program, played a song for Webby, and then he pushed the vlog. So actually, he pushed the Facebook page, and the Facebook page had a thing on it which to sent you to the vlog. So thank you very much, Roscoe, for that. And good evening. Amory. And David's on. Hi, Tim, Christina, just in for the background. Joanne Thwaites is on. Care Studio, good evening. Hi, Sarah, darling, thank you. We'll look. Webby Boom gave you a big mention. Okay. All right, so you gave Webby a mention. I thought Webby gave us a mention. So thank you, Tim, you're welcome. The Sybil song, that's it. Enjoy Christina's interview, said Care Studio 2. Cool dude. Are we too dark?
Also, I don't like my voice there.
You don't like it?
No,
I was going to speed it up, but then you'd have sounded like Ushy.
no, this video.
It sure sounded. So I cut the little bit at the end off where we were talking about Guy's lyric, because I thought we could start again.
Yeah.
About going to school, because you looked tired near the end.
Yeah.
It's a talk for half an hour is pretty hard, isn't it, really?
It is.
It is. Especially in your condition. You got a condition, you know.
Got a condition. Really bad condition.
That's a throwback to our neighbour Bubba and Sandy. Yeah. Because they had can't remember who had the condition, was it?
His dad.
Yeah, Bubba's dad.
Yeah.
Everything they were saying anything, he said, I've got a condition, you know. So they got T-shirts printed. We've got a condition too. Yeah? Bubba, if you're watching, great times in America. Wouldn't come back though to live, I don't think, but and they won't let me visit because
It was a great time then.
it was a great time then. Yeah, everything's changed now. Everything has changed. So what's the weather like? The weather has been pretty weird today, isn't it? It was sort of like cloudy, sunny this morning, and sun came out eventually when I was out. We got home, it went cloudy again. Now it's sunny again, but we're actually seeing clouds now, so that's good. So the air's clear. We still can't see La Gomera that much, I don't think, but it's fairly warm. That's been in the sun, so it doesn't really. I'll tell you anyway. So it's say 25 to 26. That's probably about right, though, isn't it? That's probably about right. What's for D tonight, darling? What's for dinner?
Yeah,
I didn't do, did I?
know that, no.
I had some. I've got a jar of chickpeas, and I was going to crush the chickpeas with a little bit of cornmeal, but we don't have any cornmeal, so I could do it with semolina or
We still
flour.
have a little bit of rice left.
We
to
could do right. We could do rice and put some. That's what we'll do. I'll streck the rice with some beans.
Yeah.
Yeah, and put them in wraps with burrito flavour, and put yogurt in it. Pretend it's guacamole. That's all we'll have.
Double carbohydrates again, but
What, beans? Beans are protein.
no rice.
Oh, rice and wraps. If you take half the rice and half the wraps, then it's the same.
Yeah, as if you would have taken whole rice and
The whole wraps. We'll just cut them in half then.
Yeah.
Half the calories. Half the calories. I'm actually losing a bit of weight. If you saw me this morning, I got Webby was saying that I'm getting slimmer.
You are actually.
Yeah. I noticed myself in the face, but I'm only getting slimmer at the front of the face. My fat jowls are still sticking out. So I'll end up looking like that.
Don't lose too much to quickies.
To what?
Don't lose too much to quickies.
Too quickly now, because then it'll all hang off me, won't
Yeah.
it? It'll have all this extra flab here, haven't it?
Yeah.
Shouldn't do that, should I?
I'm flabby.
You're flabby, are you? That's what I'm gonna call you, flabby. Let's see what you guys are saying. Don't worry if I miss you. So Webby Boom, we did that one. Care Studio, okay. Thank you. Trevor Lawson together. Sarah Charles. Webby get on Talk Norwich City chat tonight. That'll be banter. What time does it start? We're both okay. They're all chatting about football now. Football. Wait for his channel. I'm on it. I've subscribed. There you go. A massive game tonight. Oh, they just he's taking over already. Hello, Sarah. Went to Norwich. Really, Tim? Oh, the comments are coming in now about me. What's it? Me moobs. Yeah. So, thank you for supporting us all. Don't forget, Webby's charity is kicking off in July-August time frame. Don't send me any money. We'll put when it's nearer the time, we'll find a way of getting it in. And we've got the promise of a book. Let me get this right. We got the promise of a book given anonymously until he comes over, and then we'll tell you who it is. TT race book from the 1980s. What did I do? What's it called? No, 1998. So we'll be interested in a book from 1998, Isle of Man TT motorbike race event signed by one of the race winners from that year. There you go. The book focuses on the Honda racing team and is signed by Scottish biker racer of the day, Jim Moody. So if that floats your boat, that will be up for either auction or raffle or whatever it's going to be. We are back over a week on Saturday and bring it with us. So we should have it in our hands a week on Saturday, and then we'll probably meet them online during the following week. Maybe meet up Monday, and you'll find out who it is. Just okay, cool dude. So many, we've got so many things here. Sarah Charles says, sorry, Tim. Oh, because they're talking about football. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm only joking. Evening, guys. Just in. You both look well. Thank you so much. We do look well, don't we? No? I think it's the extra light. I've got a makeup light on.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Kick-off time on YouTube, Webby 7:45. Norwich, watching commentary. Get there. 7:40. Okay, we're only 6:30, so we're not going into that. And Michael's saying, I like Christine's positive attitude. People with less problems are constantly complaining and just being miserable. What is your mantra, my darling? What is your mantra? I can be...
Either sick and happy or sick and miserable.
And what are you?
I'm sick and miserable. Humbug. Humbug.
I'm quite happy.
So, what makes you happy during the day? That's what I want to know. What makes you happy here, as opposed to Germany?
That I'm never freezing cold. And that I've got my husband who gets me waters and food. And even cuts the orange in the morning for me.
Bite-sized pieces.
And the strawberries.
That's in the contract.
I hope I won't lose it when you get the event.
No. It's nothing to do with me.
Good.
It's your insurance that you're claiming, not mine.
Yeah.
You just give it to me to run the household. What you could do is to pay somebody else to look after you. In fact, they'd give you double if you paid somebody else.
Somebody else wouldn't be so much fun.
Well, I mean, we could get like a 25-year-old nurse. She could sleep in the spare room.
She can't pick me up. And
I'll give her a hand. We can afford to pay a live-in.
This room is for Stephanie when she comes.
Oh, we could pay Stephanie then. Oh no, because she's family, isn't she?
Yeah.
You can't pay family, you see. If the way the insurance works, in Germany you've got to pay what they call a Pflegeversicherung. And Pflege is carer. So they say if you need care, like in a care home or care coming to the house, what do they call a visitor? Care visitors. So if you need care, then there's 5 levels of disability. And depending on what level of disability you have, depending on how much resources are given to you, to care. And if you take the resources, then it is a certain amount of money if it's level 1, 2, well, level 1's 0, and then level 2, 3, 4, and 5 pay an amount of money to a nursing home or whatever to look after you. And if you say, no, I've got a relative that's going to do that, then they pay you the cash, but only half of it, right? So that's what we get. We get half of the insurance cash because it's a relative looking after you.
And knowing them, they wouldn't allow you to have any person here who says he's a carer. He needs a special training and.
Oh yeah, you've got to get what they would do. They would pay directly to the company. Now I've had experience with a couple of caring companies here. They pay their nurses €5 an hour, and they book them in for 20 hours a week, but make them work 40 hours a week. So they're on $2.50 an hour really. So it's it's capitalists taking advantage of the system. And I don't want to get political, but that's exactly what it is. If you can afford to buy a big house and turn all the rooms into bedrooms, and then get nurses in at €5 an hour.
The nurses probably are not very happy campers.
Well, I suppose they're happier than not having a job at all, I suppose, right? Because you don't get dole forever here. You know, you only get it for a certain amount of time, so you've got to work to survive. And you get your Social Security paid.
But we heard from Jonathan.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to mention it.
No, he wasn't called Jonathan.
It's too late now for it's cat's out the bag.
He was called Joshua.
Joshua, that was him. Joshua the nurse.
Yeah.
Very famous guy. But he had to go back to Britain. Well, I mean, he didn't have to, but he went back to Britain. And now he's working in the NHS for a fortune, of course, compared to the €5 an hour here. Yeah, so we probably could get a live-in nurse to sleep in the spare room, but it's too small, really. It would be too
And she
small.
would like to listen
It
to us.
could be a male
snoring.
nurse. Could be a male nurse. Young male nurse. Change your mind, aren't you? Huh? Pool guy.
No.
There you go. You're sexist.
Well,
See what you guys are saying. Kickoff, we did that one. Minecraft, we did that one. Did you get my email photo to me, boy? Didn't I answer? With the cap. I got that twice. I thought I answered. Looking at, yeah, the diet is going well, actually. I think it's just I'm only drinking beer on Fridays now. And, okay, I had a vodka and tonic or two on Monday. And sometimes when I go, I have a Tim and tonic, but there's a gin in it. But I think the 2 or 3 pints that I used to have, that's doing me well. So Michael McGuinness has got a devoted husband is the only way I can describe it to him. Don't get many men. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, that was held for review for some reason. Thank you. Where are we now? What did I guess? Miserable, we did that one. Looking forward to Christina's part 2. When's it on, Tim? AJ, we're hoping to do one a week. So it should be recorded either Monday or Tuesday next week.
yeah, maybe even start on the weekend.
And could even start on the weekend, right? And then we'll just show it like today. But, oh, no, because Balcony Banter's on Juliana's channel next week. So it would be every 2 weeks then, yeah?
Yeah,
Is that better? Is that okay? No pressure on you then, is there?
right.
And there's no pressure on me and we'll get 4K and everything, and all the graphics and everything will be finished.
And we can get it in 2 goes.
Yeah?
don't have to talk so
You don't have
long.
to talk for half an hour, no. You can only talk for 15 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
Is that better, right? So it'll every second Wednesday then. So 2 weeks today is part 2. And I will release some little snippets in the shorts shelf when we do them. And just to give you a taster, like a teaser. So that'll be good. Don't forget, next Wednesday is Balcony Banter on Giuliani's channel. Hi David, hope you're okay. David's saying he's fine. Grandson's Jack christening on Saturday. A devoted husband is the only way I can describe you, Tim. You don't get many men like you, unfortunately. Thank you so much, Michael. You know, I thought that I was normal at first, but you're right. I mean, we went to this self-help group, didn't we?
Yeah.
And 70% of the women there, their husbands dropped them like hot potatoes when they found out they got MS. I don't understand that. It couldn't have been love then, could it, really?
No.
Couldn't have been love. Just joined late, says Roger Channing at Tim Christina. Are you walking tomorrow? I am. I don't have anybody to walk with, so if you're on the island and you want to come for a walk, email me. That'll make me get out of bed. But I am forcing myself to get out of bed tomorrow morning. If you've got an idea of where you want me to walk, that'd be interesting. Send me an email or put a comment on here, but don't put it in the chat. Put it as an actual comment after the fact, after I've closed the stream down. Tricia Slater, good evening. Eyesight's not great today. Hi to anyone who said hi. Orcus is on. Evening all. Michelle, are you doing a walk tomorrow, Tim? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So I'll say, if you want me to go somewhere, drop me an email at me@timothydowd.com or write it on the back of a £50 note and send it to... What?
And don't send him too far north.
Too far north? I'm not going north. No. The furthest I'll go north is Los Gigantes. Yeah? And that's too hilly to walk around, really. Well, it isn't, but, you know. So Los Gigantes or Playa de la Arena, Playa de San Juan, Alcalá, Playa Paraíso, or I could go to another village. Yeah? Like go to Guia de Azora if you want. No, I don't want. I'm not going to. Palmar?
Yeah.
That's too far in the car. It'll take me half an hour to get back after the walk.
No, but...
You don't want that, do you?
No.
Thursday, the waterman comes.
Yeah, you have money.
Have I got money for the waterman?
Yeah.
I got a £5.
Do we only need one crate?
Yep.
Good.
What type of water do you like? Fizzy water in glass bottles, yeah?
Yeah.
Fizzy water in glass bottles. Oh, do me a favour. Go to my Facebook page. I think it's public. Yes, it is. It's called Tim Dowd at Home. Not the LWMST one. My personal Facebook page. And I've put a link up there. They're thinking of... Well, they are. They've invested 62... get this. 62 million euros they've invested in an octopus farm in Gran Canaria. They're going to start farming octopus, right? Which are sentient beings, and Christina has forbidden me to eat octopus anymore because we watched this documentary about how clever they are. And Gran Canaria are going to start an octopus farm. So this charity, it's not really a charity, what is it? It's a pressure group, have started a... a petition to stop the building of the octopus farm, mainly, not only because octopus are sentient beings and we should be going away from massive farming, but you need to feed the octopus, let me get this right, for every 4 kilos of octopus, you need to feed them 9 kilos of fish, which they dredge from around surrounding areas. And the ecosystem where the octopuses are going to be, or octopuses is, isn't it? Yeah, are going to be, with that much nutrient going in the water, it'll change the ecosystem, and then loads of fish will disappear from that area. So it's quite important. So go to my Facebook. In fact, at the end, I'll put a link in the description here as well.
Hey, man, didn't you tell me?
Because I only did it 5 minutes ago, and I was
Okay.
faffing around with your bloody thing. She's right though. Sometimes I tell you before I tell her. But there you go. What about El Medano? It's a bit too far for me to go in the car because it took me over half an hour to get back. So what's for dinner tonight, Tim? I said we don't know. Well, we just said, didn't we?
Yeah.
Leftover rice from last night with peanut sauce. No. With burrito sauce. Burrito sauce.
And beans.
The sun's gone in, so I'm just going to change the. I'm just going to change the ISO on here. Actually, I'm going to take this off. This is like sunglasses for the camera.
Okay.
It's what they call a neutral density filter. The neutral density filter. Now we're way too bright, so I've got to change that as well.
Whatever it is, he's got it.
He's got it. Oh, baby, he's got it. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire. Your desire. There you go. 100 ISO. Let me just get the thing for you. It's very delicate, so I've got to make sure I put it away properly. So it's a 3 to 5 stop VND, variable density filter. Very expensive, these, so you got to look after them. Per weight, they're more expensive than lenses.
Are they?
Yeah. I better know. It's a bit too far for tomorrow. Hiring a car when I'm over in June. Have a look up north a couple of days. Yeah, go and visit the Pearsons up there. Yeah, so we're gonna have leftover rice in wraps with a burrito seasoning, I think, and some
beans.
some yogurt and the beans. Yeah. Go to Chayofa with Chris. She's not out of bed in that morning. See, to get her up for the 9 o'clock vlog, then she'd have to be up at, if we have to leave at 8:30, she'd have to get out of bed at 7:30, which means I got to get out of bed at 6:45. Well, maybe a bit later, because I probably won't be able to get to the loo at 6:45, middle of the bloody night. I've only gone to bed at 2. Had you not decided to become a vlogger, how would you be spending your time, do you think? If I hadn't decided to become a vlogger, I'd probably be out on the streets doing magic. I'd probably be back out on the streets doing magic, to tell you the truth. So what I used to do was like put 5 tricks in my pocket and a pack of cards, a rope, a ball and a cup, a Rubik cube, and
Nino.
And a little monkey.
Nino's dead now, isn't he?
No, he's just old. He's just retired. His fur's coming off, so he's just retired now. And I go around the bars and entertain the people and pass the hat. And my thing was, whatever I collected in the hat, that's what was for dinner that night, wasn't it? Sometimes it was nothing. Sometimes it was 4 pints and nothing. I'd probably be drinking myself to death. No, but this keeps me going. And it also, I was telling Webby this morning, it's part of my social interaction. It's part of my social interaction. All right.
Because you are married to an Ainsealer.
Roger's done and shared, so there's nearly 90,000 signatures on this thing for the octopus. The pupil said to the teacher, "I know why an octopus is called an octopus. He has 8 testicles." There you go. He's actually got 9 brains. Do you know that? They got 1 big brain and 1 in each leg. Denise is saying, "We sorted Steve's driving license. We'll make him over in a week or so and meet you to explain, but it's not as straightforward as you would hope." Cool. or down the pub with Webby, says, Denise, that'd be great. Let me know beforehand and we can meet up either. And would you prefer to come mornings or afternoons? If it's afternoons, I can bring her nibs with me. If it's mornings, it's just me.
My nibs.
Your his nibs, yeah.
Whatever that is.
Whatever his nibs is. He says, if you come to the north, good meet for a coffee. There you go. You can make those pints disappear as part of your acting. I know. I'm terrible, actually. I am terrible. Maria says, muy bien, amiga. Glad you had it sorted. There you go. It is really weird. I thought it was, when I did it, I didn't do it myself. I paid a gestor €80 to do it. And all I had to do was to give her my old license and sign a form. And then she went to Traffico twice. Once to put it in and once to get it back. And they made a mistake because even though I put down that I was born in Britain, because I was exchanging a German license for a Spanish one, they put me down as place of birth Germany. And also, because they couldn't read the German license, I can drive everything till 2025. Then I've got to do, every 10 years, you've got to change your license. So in 2025, so 2015, I exchanged we come in 2014, I exchanged the license in 2015, and I've now got to change it again in 2025, get an updated picture. I don't think there's fingerprints on the license, I don't think, unless there is now. Are the fingerprints on the license, Denise? I know they are on the TIE, but not on the license. And so I've got to do that, and I think you've got to do an eye test, which I might fail. So I might have to get proper glasses to do the eye test.
Yeah.
What I usually do is just before I go in, I read the bottom of the thing, and they say read the bottom line. I say made in China, and then we're done. Printed in Whopping. Right, little jelly spoons. The hour is nearly up. I know we've only been on half an hour, but the first half hour was taken by Christina's Memoirs Part 1. Christina's Memoirs Part 1 is up now, and it should be in 4K if you want to go back and watch that. And you watch it in double speed, and she speaks normal. There you go. So it's only 15 minutes long. Come to the North did that one. Disappearing Act did that one. Maria. And hope David is full recovered. So I'm going to cook now. I might actually do something different. Stay tuned to the short shelf. If you don't look at the shorts, you're missing out. I do 2 shorts a day, 60 seconds long. Lunchtime tells you about the weather at lunchtime. Evening tells you about the weather in the evening. And it's a little bit of fun for 60 seconds. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a comment. And the more shorts that you comment and like, the more this channel is pushed out to other people. So it helps out. So if you're on your phone and you've got 5 minutes, go into YouTube and go to Shorts. There must be a button with Shorts on it. And type in @Timothy Dowd. And you should get that. Or just go to my channel and the shorts shelf should present itself. What do you want to say?
I didn't want to say anything.
Boring old fart.
Let me think. Hey, I'm happy for the octopuses.
Happy for the octopuses, there you go. And on that note, ladles and jelly spoons, tomorrow morning's walk, 9 o'clock, don't be late. I might be late, but don't worry. Friday, an extra walk's coming in because I missed Tuesday. And Friday night is Freaky Friday. We got loads of people coming Freaky Friday. Let me just tell you who's coming. If the people are still coming that said they were coming. Have you tried our photography workflow? No service, PayPal. I'll tell you who's coming. I team my lovely wife tonight. Way out Charles' birthday meal. Okay, that was somebody we found. Wasn't there? Benro Theatre. The people who were with us on Monday are coming again to have another drink with us. The ubiquitous Tony Orlando. No, what do we call him? Not Tony Orlando. Tony Bennett. I've given him another name now. And Josie and the Pussycats. So don't forget, Josie and Tony are coming. And I think they're coming at 2 o'clock. So that's going to be fun. David, Ulsterland, and Peter meet up Monday, December, coming out in Tenerife on Tuesday, staying Kyle. Really hope to see you Friday at Monte Cristo. Hope to buy you a beer, haven't forgotten. So David and Peter are coming, not Peter, Peter. So she Peter and he Dave. Nice people. Who else is coming? So that's 4 people are coming. Webby's going to be there, of course. And one other guy, not Keith. Robert Wheels, no. I've been getting pictures of people with Webby hats. So I'm gonna feature you. So send me pictures of you with a Peaky Blinders hat on, and I'll put it all together and we'll feature you on one of the vlogs. Come on, who else is it? This is boring, isn't it? Or is it? Ha ha. Dane, no, it wasn't Dane. Artless, Sentence, we're getting closer. Duke. Juan. Important. No. Mark, no, is it not Mark? No. Robert, no, it wasn't Robert either. Come on. Anyway, how long are we going to stay on of you watching me go through my old, to tell you who's coming? Well, it's a special guest. Michael, no, it wasn't Michael. Peace and Justice. I must have flagged it, but I can't find it now. When was this? This is the 3rd of the 4th. John Barra. No, John unfortunately couldn't make it. Okay, I can't find it. I can't find it. Oh my golly gosh. Ashton, there we go. Paul Ashton. I think it's Paul is coming. If I got it wrong, I apologise. I think it begins with an A. So there's going to be a mystery guest anyway. And Bert's gone home. Webby will be there though. Right, let's see what you guys are saying now. Boring, boring. Big Terry as well, yeah. Terry. Big Terry's on, there you go.
Terry Pratchett.
Not Terry Pratchett. Good luck, sorry miss. Great vlog live tonight. Always watch the background, says AJ. Thank you both. Dave Butler. Ian at home, good show. David, see you all later. Ian, thanks a lot, man. See you next week. Big Terry, yeah, Big Terry's coming. And there's another one as well, so there's actually 6 people plus Webby, so 8 people and me, 9 people.
That sounds dangerous.
And Marianne Nitschiller. Ich habe dich gern zugehört, Christina loved it. Kannst Deutsch reden mit dir? Marianne.
Thank you, schön.
Okay.
Oh, ich verliere mit Englisch.
Du verlierst dein Englisch?
Ja.
Ja.
So viele Wörter.
Du sprichst Spanish and Deutsch mit mir, gell?
Yeah.
Wahnsinn. Okay, little jelly spoons. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight. Thanks for supporting Chris, watching her memoirs. If you do want to support the channel, you can do it right here. And if you wanted to subscribe to the channel for free, you can do it here. Google thinks you might like this one next. And I'm going to put... actually, I'm not going to put the merchandise over your face. No merchandise over the face.
No.
No. Oh, go on then. See you. Oh, I'm on a big... 2,000, 3,000, 4,000.